Hey everybody on YouTube, Lupus and Brittany, and we got our trusty camera person Natasha in the back seat here. And this is a huge video for us because this is our 100,000 subscriber video. To be absolutely honest, I never ever thought that we would ever reach 100,000 subscribers. That is just crazy amazing to me. I figured we'd be lucky to hit like 100, and we're at 100,000. And I really just want to take a moment to sincerely thank every one of you, because this channel would not be what it is without all of you guys. Your comments, your input, your suggestions, everything. This is for you guys, and I want to sincerely thank all of you for watching, for sharing in these crazy experiences with myself and my friends as I attempt to find really creative and paranormal ways to kill myself, or at the very least haunt my friends' houses. And to celebrate our 100,000 subscribers, I dragged myself and Tasha and Brittany out to Lake Herman Road in Vallejo, California. Now, why this particular road? It's because the Zodiac Killer happened to have patrolled these roads here, and this is one of the places that he shot and killed his first victims. And not only that, it is apparently just loaded with some supernatural stuff going on, or at the very least some creepy stuff. I've heard reports of a mysterious fog that would glide in from the side here, apparitions, even some people saying that the Zodiac Killer's car has been spotted. And it's not these ones coming up here, otherwise, ooh, I actually hope not. But, so just numerous sightings of just strange and weird things going on here. So what we plan on doing is we're going to check it out ourselves. We're going to drive down this road, see if anything creepy comes up, and also we are going to stop at the place of two of his first victims and see if we can get in contact with them with our Ouija board. So, you guys wanted a haunted location? Well, I don't think it can get much more haunted than the road that the Zodiac Killer used to kill his victims. Very tragic circumstances, and the scariest thing is that this man was never caught. He's still, well, it's been 45 years, but I guess technically he could still be out there, but he's probably dead. At least I'm kind of hoping so, because I really don't want to run into him out here.
No.
Alright, well, no reason to wait. Let's get this drive going. See if we can see anything creepy on Lake Herman Road. Alright. By the way, if you probably have noticed the red light that Tasha is wearing right now. It's to help kind of illuminate our faces. And also less likely that if we do happen to get stopped by the police, they're not going to be like, why do you have a big bright light on? The red light should be a little dimmer and a little easier to work with.
Also, I hope it's not blind other drivers.
Yes, that's true. Little tidbit, red, have you seen red lights and everything? That does not kill your night vision. So that's why, these headlamps and things like that have red lights on them.
Also exit signs.
Yes. So,
Lake over there.
That's it over there. Now, as I've said, I've heard a number of stories, both on the internet and a couple from friends that live in Vallejo. Hell, one friend of mine actually reported seeing the apparition of a bloody girl running down the road. I don't know if that's true or not, but it scared the hell out of me.
It's creepy.
The one that I'm interested in, though, is supposedly people have spotted the Zodiac Killer's car driving down this road. So, I mean, I don't know if it's true or not, but that makes me kind of leery of any car that's driving down here now. So, the Zodiac Killer, really famous killer in this area. numerous victims in Vallejo, Benicia, up in the San Francisco area. And this guy is a psycho among psychos. What he would do is, after killing people, he'd actually send letters out to the police and the press about what he was going to do next, threats that if you don't publish this, then I will blow up a bus filled with kids. I think he even talked about on one of his letters how he would just pick off a bus filled with kids. This guy was crazy. One of the other things that he was really famous for is that he essentially taunted the police by providing puzzles. So he would give them a cipher, and he said, if you figure this out, you will have my identity. And so far, I think out of 4 ciphers, only one was uncovered, and it didn't have his identity. But I believe it did talk about why he'd kill his victims. And it was because he thought it was fun. That's what it said, he thought it was fun. According to that letter, it's gonna kind of sound kind of raunchy, but better than getting rocks off with a girl. And among that too, he said that when he dies, the reason why he kills these people as well. Oh yeah, this is right here. The reason why he kills people as well. Why is there a bucket here?
Does Heather a coon in it?
I don't know, but that's kind of curious. This is supposedly the spot where he shot and killed 2 teenagers. This turnout right here, it's kind of set up as a kind of a lover's lane. Shot him dead here. Well, let's curious. Let's check out this bucket.
Looks like just a liquid. I don't know what that is.
Oh, that's wait.
It smells weird.
Children can't fall into bucket and drown.
Yeah, it's not a labeled.
Actually,
Wait,
It's labeled peppercini.
imported Greek peppercini.
oh,
I think it's holding something other than that.
that's a lot less. That's what he used. That was the Zodiac Killer symbol there. He'd sign his documents like that.
I was wondering what that was. I thought that just meant you'll be shot.
I thought about that too, but I mean, when it comes to the Zodiac Killer, you would be shot.
Yeah.
He'd shoot and kill you.
We will not be going past.
Yeah, unfortunately, we won't be going back there. We'll be sticking right over here. Hey, everybody. All right, we are at, well, the actual supposed crime scene of David Faraday and Betty Lou Jensen. This is where the Zodiac Killer shot the 2 of them, right here on this little kind of out-turning. We're going to be attempting to make contact using our Ouija board here. I happen to have gotten a new one. Supernatural brand. Yeah, see if you like the show, yeah. But concept should still be the same. I'm also going to be doing a EVP recording, just in case. And I do have our EMF detector. You might remember this from the Washoe Club. Alright, let's see if we can make contact here.
Let's see if I remember how to do this.
It's been a while since we Ouija boarded. Alright, this is going. Alright. Should just concentrate and then ask. Is there anyone out here with us tonight? Are the spirits of David Faraday and Betty Lou Jensen out here still? Is the Zodiac Killer himself still out here? Are there any spirits out here on this road tonight? If so, you can contact us by using the board. Move it to goodbye. We're gonna try shifting the position.
Goodbye. It's down here.
Goodbye.
Always. Always. Goodbye. Let's put it on straight to the cards. Do any of the other of the killer's victims still haunt this road? Are you angry that he was never caught? Well, I don't think that the killer's victims are going to speak to us tonight. Let's move it to goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Forever.
So, it doesn't seem like we're going to get any contact this way. However, we still have heard stories about this road. And I think it might be a good time to still continue taking a look down along it. Maybe we can catch a glimpse of this fog. Or maybe even one of these apparitions. Or maybe we might have got lucky, had an EVP show up on here. That would be something. Alright, Brittany, you ready?
Sure. Probably got one. Onward! To victory!
Alright, well, it seems like we weren't going to get in contact with
Goodbye, ghosties.
the spirits of the two victims that passed in that area. But to at least continue what I was saying, what the killer wanted was, after he died and he goes to paradise, the people he killed were going to be his slaves, and that he'd torture them in the afterlife. I mean, he's a really...
Throw everything on the road.
Yeah, apparently this road... It's going to be Will It Kill Me just Hazardous Road edition. But this guy didn't only want to kill his victims, apparently he wanted to torture them for all eternity.
He was crazy.
Incredibly crazy. But he still managed to outsmart the police for almost 50 years. And it pretty much seems like now he's... Yeah, that will lead over to Lake... Oh, yeah.
No, that was the Lake Herman.
No, okay.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I guess that leads down to the
That
quarters.
leaves yeah.
Yeah. And he managed to outsmart the police for 50 years. And the going ruin, more than likely, he's dead. Even if he didn't get caught or anything else happened, he probably would have died of old age. If he's still alive, I doubt he's in any capacity to continue killing.
I don't doubt it.
See, one of the interesting things that I read about was that on the left-hand side, this is where the fog is supposed to roll in, not from the right where the water is. I don't know. There's probably... Oh yeah, there's the lake over there.
No.
Oh, no, the...
What is that?
I think that's the actual got a little bay thing in between Playa and Venetia.
Like, I'm pretty sure that's not a lake. We passed the lake.
Yeah, we passed the lake. We're really good at geography, guys.
I took geography in elementary school. I totally passed. Most likely. Well, there's church. Should totally do the devil's game.
We can do the devil's game right now.
Right this minute. Oh, it's bright.
What's that?
It's like the moon's bright.
Yeah, it is.
I think this is the end of Lake Herman Road.
Yeah, we'll try going down a couple times and see if anything can come up.
Hello, gas station.
Yeah, good place to turn around.
Yeah.
So, Brittany, what do you know about the Zodiac Killer?
I know how these ones died.
Well, how did it happen?
According to... okay, I'll look to
Forensics.
I can speak. Forensics weren't that great back in the day because it was the 70s. And from what they put together, the guy David Faraday was shot in the head in the car, and Betty was either running away or running towards it. It's kind of weird with how she fell, because she fell face forward, so she'd be running away from the car, but they were saying she was running towards it. So the forensics weren't that great for it, but he fired about 11 rounds total, and most of them were found by the station wagon the kids were in, and Betty was a good 60 yards or so away from it. So he was a pretty good shot.
Yeah, and from what it seemed like, shooting was his go-to. The thing that he talked about when it came to the bus filled with kids is he actually described how he would do this too. In one of his letters, is he just shoot out the tires on the bus, and when they pull over, just pick off the kids as they bounced out. This guy was out there and dangerous.
Extremely so.
I know later on he even threatened bombings. And he said that he enjoyed hunting humans because they were the most dangerous game, even how cliche that is. That's what he said. Especially cops, because they can shoot back.
Yep. Oh, there's also a very conflicting eyewitness statement, because one guy says he could see the vehicle that the shooter was in, and another guy said it wasn't, and it was just a plain mess.
Which probably kind of helps equate to why he was never caught.
Yeah.
Just, early forensics, they really didn't exist. And, conflicting statements and all that.
Yeah.
I think, if I remember my facts correctly, I think they were able to directly tie him to 10 murders, approximately 10, maybe more or less. But it's estimated that he might have actually killed over 30 people. He even would keep a scorecard of the police versus him, and how many people that he had killed. It'd always be, his little symbol, and then the number, and then the police 0. Not only was he a killer, he was ecstatic about doing it, and he just reveled in taunting the police, just the citizen. This guy was a real life monster, 100%. I know one of the rumors that I read while researching this was that because of the atrocities that he did, when he died, well, if he's dead, but I'm pretty sure he is, was that his spirit is trapped on this road, I guess reliving his attempts to, take more people with him.
Didn't they suspect that they caught him? They had some sort of suspect. He died. They thought that it might be him. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember.
Yeah, I'll have to look a little more into the facts afterward. Please feel free, if you have any more information or tidbits you'd like to add, throw them down in the comments. This isn't just, a paranormal hunt here. This is actual history in this area. Oh, it's high. Now this thing over here is creepy to me. Let's just see if there's any cars or anything. I kind of just want to pull over for a second, just take a look. It looks like kind of an old
news station or something. Satellite relay? I have no idea.
Yeah. I don't know, it just looks, I don't know if you could probably see it from there because it's pretty dark.
Yeah, it's completely abandoned from what I can tell.
Yeah. Supposedly this road is kind of filled with abandoned like utility sites and just ranches and things like that. Up past where we did the Ouija board session, that's also supposed to be, you know, more abandoned ranches and all that. And that's actually where the Zodiac Shack is supposed to be, kind of up in that area.
What is a Zodiac Shack?
I haven't had a chance to really look too crazy into it, but that's supposedly kind of his, you know, I guess you'd say almost like his base of operations before let me out of that thing.
Yeah, apparently that's on somebody's land, and people like to shoot when you go over there. So we will not be doing that.
No, this is not going to turn into will it shoot me. Because it will, and I will die.
Yeah. That, and the police actually will arrest you if you go up there.
Mm-hmm. I imagine they probably get tons of people that want to go and see the shack.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I think from here, we've actually driven up and down this road a couple times now, trying to see if anything's going to come up. So far, it's just like any other road. I don't have any, you know, weird feelings or anything like that. Brittany, what about you?
No.
It seems like just another average, somewhat kind of creepy just because it's dark road that's out in the middle of nowhere. Turn that off. It looks like we're not going to get in contact with any of the spirits of the Zodiac Killer's victims. And thank God not the Zodiac Killer himself. That would be, I think, too spooky even for Lupus. But I do want to drill in the fact that this guy was a complete monster and a maniac. And if he's dead now, whether it be from something else or old age, it's more than likely a good thing, because this guy was sick and took a lot of people's lives whom they should not have ended when they did. But on a different note and a more positive note, I want to take another moment again as I dangerously look back toward the camera wall on the road.
See, he loves you guys this much.
I do. I love you guys this much that I'm going to probably risk my life and the lives of my friends to make sure that you guys can hear and see me correctly. But I want to thank you guys for 100,000 subscribers. That is so awesome.
It's amazing. That's not worth it.
I'm just so surprised. I mean, honestly, I don't believe it. I don't believe it myself. I think maybe Brittany just made 100,000 accounts and it took her 2 years in order to sub that many times.
You know, it just took me 2 years to learn how to program.
But thanks again, everybody. Each and every one of you. Thank you for, you know, watching the videos, for your input. I do look at all the comments. I do read the messages. I do take in your suggestions. And please keep an eye on the channel's future, because we have many more things planned. I got more segments that I want to start up, more creepy places. I'm hoping to do more investigative type things, getting actual haunted locations, and of course, many, many more really creepy rituals.
Woo!
And we're going to be actually heading out of Lake Herman Road here in just a few moments. And I guess I'll take this time to say goodbye from Natasha, Brittany, and Lupus. And once again, thank you. Thank all of you for 100,000 subscribers. This is Lupus and his crew, and we're out.